Alright everybody, today's a test of my new camera that I've got. It's a Sony AS30V action cam, and I'm going to be doing a little fly fishing today. I haven't got the head mount or anything for this yet, so I'm going to have to hold it a little bit, so I'll probably just video a little bit of the lake when I get over there, and then as the last video, you know, if I hook into something I'll show you some video. But I'm using a little fly that I've tied that's a variant of the one that I showed you before. My buddy Mike Landreth said I need to name it the Rainbow Rooster, so I guess this one's similar to the Rainbow Rooster, other than the fact that it doesn't have the two little pieces of the sparkly plastic running back. This one's just done in the blue, so it's a little bit of squirrel tail hair, a tiny bit of marabou, just the ever smallest flakes around there, and a little bit of that plastic stuff that I was telling you guys about that I got at the Walmart, and then some red deer hair. So I'm gonna go put to water and see what we can do. See y'all in a few. Alright, so this ain't the first one, this is actually the second one. The first one that I caught, my fly was bigger than the fish, so I didn't get that one on video. So let's come over here and get this little guy off the hook. He's already made himself off, and let's see, this a small little brim, bluegill, whatever you want to call it. Throw it back out here in the water. Thanks for the ride, little buddy, and try to get another one out here. It seems, I don't know, this cool front that's come through over here kind of slowed the fish down. I expected to get a few more bites, but not yet. There's a nice geese over there. Alright, we'll be back, y'all. Oh, I'm starting to become confident. Oh, I was getting ready. Oh, check it. Oh, was getting ready to be so confident and threw the hook right at the last minute. That was a loss. Let's see here. See if we can't just short line this out there and get. Oh, let's see what we can do with this drag line. We'll have to be careful keeping this camera to getting out in the water too much, but I'm gonna try to short cast this a couple of times and see if I can't get something to pull up while I'm on video. Sorry if this is a super boring part. I see a couple, and this is actually a real deep hole coming up into an abrupt shallow right here in front of me. So there was one sipping right there. This is so hard to do like this, you guys. Don't judge me. There it is. Little brim are fun. Get him out of the water. There you go. So there's one, you guys. You can see that these little flies that I'm making do work. I'm very thankful for Jim T, man. I owe it all to you, brother, because you sent me that nice vise. I've been putting in a lot of time on that. I think I'm going to try to get me a couple little videos or something going soon of that, but let me quit video and I need to get this little fish off there. It's more important than this video. I'll be right back. Sorry about that abrupt stop. I just didn't want to be babbling while I had that fish on there trying to breathe, and he couldn't. I don't know if see that little fly down underneath the water. See if we can't. Some sticks and twigs over here. Basically sight fishing. I can see I'm striking, and there's another one. And there's another one. And up out of there, I'm gonna need the pliers for this one, so we'll be back. Alright, so thinking we may need a little adjustment fly. I'm not having much luck with this version of the fly. I'm not for sure what I'm going to use. And this little bag that I got here, I picked this up at a local Goodwill store. What it was it was a little cooler. Let me see if I can get this open. It's kind of hard doing this one-handed, but it was a little cooler backpack. And I seen that, and it was only like $2. So I grabbed this thing up, which looked virtually brand new. It's a iCool little thing. It's got a spot for a water bottle, a couple little D-rings, elastic bungee, front pocket, side pocket that's perfect to fit a multi-tool in. Had a little spot to where I could attach my little clips and scissors on a little stretchy thing. I thought that was all around awesome for the price that I paid for it. You know, one person's Goodwill's another person's awesome find. So I hope that's like a little sales pitch for them. I love that store. But a couple ducks over there. Hope they're in frame, and I hope you can see what I'm even pointing this at. Like I said, this is my first test video with this camera to see how everything's going to work. Couple mallards over there. I'm also not for sure if the camera can pick it up, but if you look at the water, it's just sprinkling out here, but it ain't wet enough to get me to go home yet. I'm gonna try to get a couple more lines out and see what I can do, and we'll go from there. A little cloudy, but still glad to be out and breathing. We'll be back in a second after I get in here and figure out what the heck I'm going to be using. I told my good friend Jim T that I've been busy tying some flies, and here's a few that I've done. My box is a little packed here, but I'm going to utilize the little things you sent me soon to make my own box. But I've been making some bass streamers, little wobbly eyes, and marabou and stuff like that. Got that, and a very bright colored Cheech Leech. This thing looks really obnoxious, but I promise you when this thing is in the water it looks real good. But I got all sorts of different stuff in here. Here's another little minnow that I've tied, another version of stuff, but I'm going to be using some of the smaller ones. And there's some in here that I didn't tie, and then a lot that I did, but I don't know. I'm probably going to go back to something a little more sparkly. Not for sure. And it kills me. The one that I was catching all the fish on the other day, I've misplaced it or something. Here's one. I'm going to try something different though. We'll be back here. Actually, that one right there maybe what we're going to do. I don't know. We'll be back here in a second. And that one was caught on this fly that I made. I'm not for sure. Sorry about out of focus. I'm trying to get it untangled. I'm not for sure what you would call that. But it's just my little form of some kind of little bottom bug thing. And I'll try to get some more. Another one. And a little bit. A little small bluegill. Let me get him up so I can get everything in it. A little bit nice, Hilly. Raising all kinds of cane over there. Beautiful color on this one. This one's got a lot brighter green jaw plate than the last few that I've caught. Back you go. And there's another one. Them old geese over there, they've been firing each other up. They must be trying to figure out who's going to be whose girlfriend and who's going to be whose boyfriend over there. Looks like the ducks have already figured it out. I call this one single mallard lone wolf. That's because he don't need a girlfriend. He's just deciding to go fishing all by himself. Either that, or he's going over there to take one of their girlfriends. Lone wolf strikes again. Freebies. Another fish on. Sorry for all the movement, you guys. Hopefully I'm getting a head mount for this soon. This one's beautiful. You can really see the purple in it. Beautiful little fish. Calm down, buddy. I'm trying to get you off of there. Nice little fish. Work my way around this pond. Big boulder over there in between them two rocks over there. I hope you can see those. There's usually good sized bluegill over into there, so let's mosey on down there, see if we can't tag into something. Well, I didn't make it out of the last spot. I said I was going down in between them rocks and tossed out one more time and nabbed me another minnow. These little guys are small, y'all. I know they're not much to look at or to talk about, but I'm fishing. I enjoy all this little guys, so get you off this little hook, buddy, and back into the wah-wah you go. Not bad for a teeth tripod. We'll be back. Oh, I hope I don't fall down, but another freebie. Hula Papa for free. And come over here and down in this little spot we got Mama Goose and her little legs. I'm not gonna hurt you, baby girl. You keep your babies warm. And the one's out here, and I'm not for sure, but over here there's one random egg. I'm not for sure if that's a failed egg or if I just scared the mom up off of one egg. I don't know, but I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm gonna get out of here. I don't want to pee none of these ladies off. I'll put the vengeance on you.